Well, Boomer, Sooner, everybody. My name's Harry James. The Sooners, the women's version, swept under the Lloyd Noble Center and got 2 wins last week over Kansas State and West Virginia in Norman. Now they go on the road to try to do that against a couple of teams. First of all, Baylor, a Big Monday, 33-4 last year, 17-1 in Big 12 action. Their late game later in the week is against Kansas, 8-22 overall, 2-16 in the Big 12. We'll preview Baylor and Kansas, both games on the road. Coming up next, Boomers here in 1982. Don't go away! The men will be playing West Virginia tomorrow night. At the same time, the women will be playing the Baylor Bears. The big, bad, scary Baylor Bears from last year that finished finally in Waco, by the way. They'll play them in Waco with a final record, 33-4, 17-1 for the Fighting Mulkeys of Kim Mulkey, who is a graduate, 1982 graduate from Louisiana Tech University. The non-conference loss, the final one of the year, came in the Elite Eight match with the Mississippi State Bulldogs, 94-85. And Coach Mulkey is in her 17th year wearing the purple and gold. Some players trying to get them back to that Elite Eight level. Well, they lost a lot of talent last year to the Bears, but they're still pretty good. And it all is on the back right now of Kalani Brown, number 3, and number 5, Christy Wallace. We'll start with the big dog on campus, at least on the women's side, and that's number 3, Kalani Brown, averaging 15.4 points per ball game last year for the Bears, while she also chimed in with 8.2 boards and 1.3 assists per ball game for the Bears last year. Also, the Baylor Bears that went to the Elite Eight last year, they also have Christy Wallace back. 7.2 points per ball game is what she averaged last year. 3.9 rebounds and 5.6 assists per ball game for the Bears of Baylor. The Sooners will then head to the Fog Allen Fieldhouse. The Fog, as a lot of people call it. Not quite the fog that the Kansas men is. Proving that point, they were 8-22 last year, just 2-16 in Big 12 play. Their head coach is Brandon Schneider, a 1995 grad from Wayland Baptist University. They lost to Oklahoma State in the first round of the Big 12 championships last year, 79-75. Coach Schneider is in his 3rd year with the Jayhawks of Rock, Chalk, and Jayhawk. Trying to get them back to where they need to be, or where they want to be in Lawrence on the women's side. 2, not 1 but 2, double-digit leading scorers. And we'll start with number 3, Jessica Washington. They also have Kylie Kilpatrick, but we'll start with 3, Jessica Washington, averaging 17.1 points per ball game for the Jayhawks, while just 2.8 rebounds and 4.1 assists per ball game last year for the Rock Chalk Jayhawks. The women's side also has Kaylee Kilpatrick, number 23, Kaylee Kilpatrick, averaging 9.5. That's just 9.5 points per ball game last year, 4.4 boards, and 1.2 assists per ball game for the Hawks of Kansas. And the Oklahoma Sooners, 22-9, 13-5 in Big 12 play. They lost to Washington 108-82 in the second round of the NCAA tournament. Their head coach is Sherry Cole, a 1980 grad from Oklahoma Christian University, and Coach Cole is in her 22nd year in charge of the Coal Miners. The Coal Miners have 2 double-digit scorers returning from last year's team. Number 23, Maddie Manning, and number 0, Vice-Pierre Louis. We'll start with 23, Maddie Manning, who last year averaged 12.6 points per ballgame last year for the Sooners, 5.4 rebounds, and 2.1 assists per ballgame for Oklahoma. While they also have number 0, Vice-Pierre Louis, averaging 11.9 points per ballgame, 7.9 rebounds, and 0.8 assists per ballgame for Oklahoma. Alright guys, thanks for watching. You can watch this and all my other YouTube casts on YouTube. Boomer Sooner 1982. They're also on my Facebook account, Harry James Taylor, and on Twitter at HypeManHarry. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Keep up the good work, ladies. And as always, everybody, Boomer Sooner. I'm out of here. See ya. Bye.